everybody, good morning. This is Jean here, Jean Truelove from Truelove Quilts for You. I put my camera up there at a different angle, change things up, right? I'm doing just a small little tutorial. I was telling you I'm going to be doing little tiny things. This coming up takes 10 minutes, and I just think it's a very, very beginner sewing skill, sweet little thing to make. The gift giving season is coming up, and I think a lot of people buy gift cards or certificates or just want to pass a little bit of cash to their grandkids, and you usually can go to the store and purchase decorative card holders or get a lovely card. But what better way to give your little gift card than a little tiny fabric wallet? I think these are so sweet, fully lined, 2 seams, 1 piece of fabric, 1 piece of interfacing. Literally takes 5 minutes to make. You do need the little snap closure here, which I got a bulk from Amazon. Awesome. And what I had done is I was on a bit of a roll because I will be giving some things. I made actually these sort of en masse instead of one at a time, or whatever your needs are. I cut out my 3 pieces of fabric, my 3 pieces of interfacing, and I just did one at a time, one and then another and another. It's just a matter of folding the fabric to get these little wallets. I think they're awesome. I think in another tutorial I will be showing you this one. This is the same method, although you need a bigger piece of fabric. This has the 2 snaps, and it actually has the 2 pockets. Now this one you could make a little bit longer, so for your bills, your money you could put in, or coupons. So I think I will be doing a little tutorial to follow on this one also, because it's a little bit more folding methods. But again, these are super easy. This is the tutorial that I've done it on. This little this was a K facet fabric, again using up scraps. And it just is a delightful way to give a lovely gift card or some cash or a little goodie. We could also even just put a key in there if you're going for a walk. So yeah, I like these. I think they're super. Business cards for business people. I think it's awesome. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much, folks, for following along. And I hope you're enjoying these little tiny tutorials. Instead of me being long-winded, I can do it. I can do this in 5 minutes without talking too much. Now I like to talk, and you guys listen to me. Thank you so much. Love from the Trueloves. Bye. We're going to be cutting 1 each of your fabric and of some fusible interfacing. And you're going to be cutting both of them 5 inches wide by 15 inches long. And that is it. As I was saying before, I got this roll of fusible interfacing on Amazon. I don't know what the make is. It's really fabulous stuff. It's lasting forever, and it has sort of a linen outside with the nubbly glue inside. I recommend that. Again, I'm using these little snaps here. I have gotten the hang of it a little bit better. Again, I got them on Amazon. Just a kit. You get hundreds of them, but this is what we're going to be needing for our little card holders here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go over to my ironing board, and I'm going to adhere my fusible interfacing to the back side of my fabric. So I've adhered my fusible interfacing to my wrong side of my fabric, and what I've done here is I've drawn 2 lines. I've found the bottom of my fabric here, and I found the 2.5 inch line, and I have made a mark. I've used the pen because you're not going to see this at all. From that 2.5 inch, I've made another mark there, okay, as you can see. Hopefully you can see that. 2 lines. Now what we're going to do is we're going to fold our fabric up, the wrong sides together on that first line, and then of course it matches our second 2.5 inch line. We're going to take this and flip it around with the fold side down, and then we're going to again fold that up. You'll see the second line. You're going to fold that up just like so, okay, and crease it. We don't have to iron it as such. Now what we're going to do is we're going to pull down the top edge, and we're going to match up that raw edge. We're going to clip those edges together. We're going to go over to our sewing machine, and at 1/4 of an inch we're going to stitch down on this side and that side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at the top here, and I'm going to, no need to back stitch because we're actually going to be cutting that bit off, but right here where there's the folds, if you just want to do a few back stitches to secure that, you can feel it, you can hear it. Just go slowly, and then when you come back down to the bottom, a few back stitches on that bottom. And then we're going to flip this around. We're going to do the exact same thing. 1/4 inch. My interfacing didn't quite go to the whole thing, but that's fine. I can hear and feel where my folds are, so I just do a few back stitches to secure that. And right down. These literally take 10 minutes to make. If you want, you can just trim that up like so. Take away some of that bulk. Now what we're going to do is we have this open end in here. Hopefully you can see, yes, the open end here, and with the stitched edge up there and the stitched edge down here, what we're going to do is we're just going to fold these edges together, the stitches, okay, not the open bits, that's down here, but up here we have the fold and our seams. All right, we're going to put them together as best we can, and you can, if you need to, you could mark a curve, or you could mark it straight across. This is the little flap that we're going to be creating. So I know that I can just, I'm going to go from about halfway here, and I'm just going to eyeball a nice curve, and I'm doing it on both sides, so it'll be mirror image, okay? And there we have a little curved top. Now we have to close this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my little purse back in my, under my presser foot. I'm going to go back down about 1 inch where that seam is. And I'm going to follow that seam until I get about 1/4 of an inch away from the curve. And I'm just going to curve it 1/4 of an inch right around until I meet this down here. Okay, I'm on that seam. And now I'm just curving it 1/4 of an inch. And then I'm going to come back down to this curve, 1/4 of an inch, and I'm just going to meet this stitching here, just down there. Okay, super simple. Now what I am going to do is I'm just going to clip, just with my little tiny sharp scissors here, just a little few inches of this curve here, just going along, just a good bulk. So now what we have is we have a bunch of funky folds, and what you want to do is you want to put your hands in where the two bits of proper fabric are. Okay, there's a fold here and there's a fold there, but you want to just put your fingers in here and then turn that around. You can feel that curved top, and push it like so, and push it out. All right, using your finger, turn that inside out. And we really want to make this seam nice. Poke that out as much as we can. Now you have this with this opening down here. What you wanting to do is you're wanting to turn your flap towards you, and with your thumbs you want to go into this pocket here, and you can feel where it stops, and then you want to push that and turn it inside out yet again. All right, and so this action makes a lined little wallet. It's fully lined. All right, I'm going to push those little ends out as best I can. I want to top stitch, and I want it to be nice and even, so you don't see the underside of my my lining here. So I'm sort of pushing this into itself, pushing that there. I'm going to go over to my ironing board, and actually that's pretty good. So right now I'll just show you what I'm going to do. I don't have to iron it too much. What I'm going to do is, because any of your sewing machines will sew this, I'm going to put it back in, and I'm going to start where this wallet fold begins, and I'm just going to take a few back stitches, and it's so close to the edge. It's not a 1/4 inch in. These are tiny little wallets. I'm going to put my needle down and my presser foot up, and it really is seriously maybe a 1/16 of an inch away from the edge. Just put it on the edge, just so we catch the underneath there. Needle down. And again, I'm coming up to where the wallet fold begins, and I'll just do a few back stitches just to strengthen that. And then again, pretty good, I'm going to just top stitch right around my curved flap. And that's it, done. Almost done. A sweet little wallet, and then, oops, nicely top stitched, stiff enough, and then I will put on a little snap right there.